And this first lovely recipe I have for you, it's a garland of poached pears, figs, a few plums in it, whatever fruits happen to be in season. It all cooks on the Nordmende hob, which means it's only going to take about 6 to 8 minutes to make this one. And as I say, if we're all looking for recipes that are low in fuel, this is just the one. And who knows, it might even be the one you'll use for your Christmas starter. So, pears cut up into chunks, a little bit of plums and a few figs as well, just cut them into quarters. And then straight onto your griddle pan like this. Now if you haven't got a griddle pan, you could just use a fry pan. You'll need a little bit of oil in the bottom of it, so just sprinkle a little bit of oil on top. A little bit of balsamic vinegar sprinkled over the top as well. And as I say, this will only take a couple of minutes to cook. Just toss them once or twice, it doesn't need an awful lot of work. As well as that, I'm going to put a little bit of honey over the top of it. So a nice little sprinkling of that because it helps it to caramelise and become really nice and golden. And then on top of that, a little bit of blue cheese. And we're ready to start to put this starter together. So just onto a nice round plate, because I'm going to turn it into a Christmas garland. And this is a great tip, because if you have a cake tin just with a little sort of loose control on it, you can set your tin in the middle and then just pile all the fruits right round the outside. Mix it with a little bit of rocket, mix it with a little bit of pomegranate seeds sprinkled over the top. Bring all those lovely juices that are left in the bottom of the pan and just pour them over the top. And then to finish this off, what I'm going to use, and it's your choice, you can use a little bit of Parma ham and then just garnish that, and that's it, ready to serve. But I have an extra twist for this one, because I'm going to give you a lovely recipe for a Stilton bread that will go so well with this as well. Now this little recipe I have for you with Stilton, celery and walnut bread would just be a treat with this garland of poached pears and plums and figs, especially if you serve it nice and warm. And it's a quick one to make because it's all made in the one bowl. Cooks in the oven very quickly at 200 degrees centigrade. So into the bowl I've got a pound of soda bread self-raising flour. I'm adding to that 3 ounces, that's 75 grams of porridge oats, those nice chunky jumbo ones that I'm adding to it. I'm adding a little bit of celery. I'm using more Stilton cheese rather than mix it up, but if you want to put brie in this you can. Just crumble it up and then that goes. A few walnuts chopped up, a little bit of egg, just slightly mixed, and finally to mix this all together, it's buttermilk. And the buttermilk works really, really well with the soda bread self-raising flour. And then into your tin. In it goes, a few seeds sprinkled over the top, into the Nordmende oven, middle shelf. It'll take about 20 to 25 minutes to cook until it's risen and golden. There, well risen and golden, and then just turn it out. And if you happen to have a few blackberries, maybe still in your freezer, or yet there's still some in the hedges, pop those on it as well.